Okay, hey guys and gals, this is Alex with Exchange Commercial Real Estate, multifamily broker here in Kansas City, coming to you with the Multifamily Minute, which I do every single week, where I cover all of the new properties that have hit the market in multifamily in Kansas City. I also want to hear from you if you got a 1031 exchange or you're an active real estate investor and you want to add to your portfolio. So let's get right to it. So this is Zillow, which actually takes a look at everything on the MLS and powers the details here that way. Matter of fact, we've got a couple new ones here this week. There's a couple in here that I wouldn't even consider new or of high value, considering the price per unit and some of these other factors within this property here. So this is Zillow again, like I said, MLS. This is sorted by new. So this one right here is actually an interesting property. I think it's actually pretty good. Little property here on the numbers. It's a fourplex. It's right next to KU Med. It's got, let's see here, we've got garages on all of these. It's got, let's see what else we got here. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 bedroom, 2 bath. So it's got washer and dryer in unit. So it's a good little fourplex that is what I would call reasonably priced compared to what I've seen a lot here recently. I've transacted in this area. I know right where it's at, right next to the Missouri-Kansas border. There's new development all along here. So that's actually a pretty good little property, and something that I would love to help you take down and look at further. Okay. Now let's go ahead and look at what else we got coming on the market. And I'm not going to really talk too much about this one over here. This is 675 in the historic Northeast. This is actually a storefront with several different apartment units. I don't do a ton of work in the historic Northeast, and this particular part of town, I think, would be hard to find the value at the current price. I haven't seen all the financial numbers, but that's based on my initial best guess there. Okay. All right, so now let's scroll out here to the other properties. I'm not sure if we covered this one down here. I'm going to skip to this one here on East 28th Street, which is just off of, I think it's Troost. And it's actually a nice little property here, 12 units for 1.245 million. So just call it 1.2 million. A little over 100,000, 115,000 per unit, 105,000 per unit. And it's a good little property. There's some value add. You can see the roofs look a little newer. Something that definitely should be looked at if you want the urban core, if you want something close to the Children's Mercy Research Tower, as well as Hospital Hill Crown Center. Okay, like I said, just barely off Troost Avenue. So it's a pretty good value. If you were to put this 2 blocks to the west or 3 blocks to the west, you're probably looking at, 1.5 million. So, and the development is moving further and further east along that corridor. Okay, so that's something that should be looked at. We've got this Independence property here, which is a couple units. It's an interesting little building. It's off of Spring Street. Price, I think it's 6 units. Let's double check here. Yeah, so 6 units. And it's like I said, interesting little property here. We've got some value add capabilities, washer and dryer in unit. I think on the surface looks like it could be, a little bit high on the price per unit side, but rents could be good on it. Looks like it's well maintained on the outside. So something we could take a look at together and see really where that pencils out. Okay, another property here, the last one that I'm really going to focus on, because this one we've talked about briefly and is a single family home portfolio, is this property out here in Blue Springs, which I also like. This one, I believe it is 8 units for $950. Keep in mind, I had some property that was, 2 units for $425,000. So this is Blue Springs market. It's a very good market. They've got they got refrigerators, stainless steel, dishwashers, maybe even some granite countertops in some of these units. So it looks like it's a pretty dang good 8plex. I do like this location. I do like this style of building. And this is going to be something that will generate a lot of wealth for you over a short period of time. So something we should look at together and see really where it pencils out. I mean, like I said, there's a lot I like about this, and it could be a good opportunity to build some wealth with this particular property. All right. So you can see here, we've got some decent deals here on the market that have hit here in the last 7 days. Love to talk to you about some of these and continue to break down the numbers and see if we can get some offers in on those for you. Okay. So that's the MLS, everything that's new there. Multifamily, let's pop on over to LoopNet. LoopNet, there's not a ton of new stuff here. Okay. This is the last week, and this we've got here a 36 unit apartment building right in Dutch Hill, which is close to Crown Center, close to Hospital Hill. You can see it's actually pretty dang close to where we just looked at those other 12 units, but it's on the west side of Troost. So it's going to be a lot more expensive. This doesn't have a price on it. However, based on the inside, based on what I know about it, it's probably 120, 150,000 per unit, maybe more, maybe less, but that's just based on what I recall from memory on that. So again, like I was saying before, on the east side, you're at 100,000, 110,000 per unit. On the west side, it's a lot different. It can vary, especially as you get closer and closer to Crown Center and the hospital. Okay, so that's 36 unit apartment building, pretty dang nice and well rehabbed. All right. So let's get recentered here. And that's everything. That's everything on market here in the last 7 days. Thanks again for watching my videos here with Alex Olson and the Multifamily Minute, together with Xchange Commercial Real Estate. We look forward to hearing from you soon and hope you have a great week.